Well, hello everyone. It's hydrangea season. It's hydrangea time. Today it's July 31st and uh, we are going to take a look on what's happening on the garden. Now, as you can see, hydrangeas are blooming except for some of the limelights. Now, let's take a look. On that side, the limelight is blooming in that very corner. And this is the first year that I put that in there, but it's actually 2 years old because I planted that from the cuttings of the limelight that I thought it was a bobo. Now this is supposed to be bobo hedge, but as you can see, one of the bobo bush was mislabeled. That's the bobo right there. And there's another one. And look at the supposed to be bobo. Oh boy, it's growing big. It's mislabeled. It says bobo on the... And I actually measured that. It's 7 feet tall and it's almost 8 feet wide. But as you can see, I put this one in, I put a cord or a string or whatever in there because I don't want it to... I think if I didn't put that in there, it gets wider, and I don't have enough space for that. So I already bought a bobo to replace that, but I have to wait till when it's fall time. Now here's what's happening with the Limelight Prime. Well, this is the first year because I actually planted this last year, and I think it's doing pretty good, but hopefully it's not gonna... Usually here it's from lime green to white to brown, so let's see. Then here's the Pugster blue butterfly bush. I already cleaned it up, clip all the spent blooms, and the petunias are not doing so great because we have been raining. Yesterday it was just, the rain was just kicking in. It was a heavy rain, and last night also, so they're not, the petunias are not very happy right now. But this one, the PG hydrangea, is actually starting to bloom. Now let's transfer on this side. Yeah, it's actually, I measured it, it's 7 feet tall from the bathtub, 7 feet tall, and it's 8 feet wide. And let's look at this. Oh, I know they are flopping, and that's the reason why I made it like this, because it's actually a huge one. And look, see, if you don't make it like a standard, you won't see the beauty, because before they were just flopping on the ground. That was more than 10 years ago, but it's actually 4 years now here in the bathtub. There's the PG hydrangea, and there's the impatiens on the ground, on the bottom. And see, it's actually like, the impatiens probably 1.5 to 2 feet. It's quite tall. And there's the hosta on the bottom. Now we have dahlia in the back, some zinnias, and the supertunia vista bordeaux, and this canna lily. And here's the little quick fire. Look, this is 3 to 5 feet tall and wide when it gets like, because this is it's actually from the back, and I transferred this bush this year, so this is the first year on this pot, but I actually have this in my here. I bought this 2 years ago, but we'll see next year. And I took the calla lily from in there because it was just too crowded. And here's the Limelight. It's actually 7 feet tall. I measured it. Exactly 7.5 feet tall. Okay, now this one is doing pretty good. It's the patio dahlia that I got from Sam's Club. And black-eyed Susan, it's still doing great. It's been like 16 days since I took the last video. And here's the strawberry sundae. Now this is 6 feet tall and 5 feet wide, and you know, I put a string cord, whatever, and I put there's a bamboo in the back, and I think if I didn't put a cord in here, it's gonna probably spread like wider. But this size right now, like this, it's 6 feet tall and 5 feet wide, and the panicles are huge. See, so big. I'll let you see this one. Oh, it's really big. Very healthy hydrangea. And here's another black-eyed Susan. And here's the Limelight. It's not quite showy yet. And here's another strawberry sundae in the back. Well, like I told you before, if I didn't do this with this Limelight, I won't have a space to plant, you know, anything around it, because it will spread it will be like 6 to 8 feet tall and wide, so I probably won't have a whole lot of space in here. But hey, there's another strawberry sundaes. Aren't they gorgeous? Now, if you ask me if I fertilized my hydrangeas, I do put chicken manure every spring. It just so happened that we have chickens, and chicken manure is available, so every springtime I put chicken manure around the bush, and then 3 inches of mulch, and I think they are loving it. There's a Limelight in the back. It's not quite like showy yet, but here's another Limelight in the back right there. And those are strawberry sundaes right there. Oh me, they're gorgeous. And of course, you have to water this. Now, as you know, I don't have a drip irrigation in here, so I have to use hose and water it. If I have time, I have to do it every other day with the hydrangeas, but with the plants in the pots, I have to do it every day. But anyway, this is Firelight Tidbit. And you know, yesterday I measured it. It's 2.5 feet tall and then it's almost 4 feet wide. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. But on the tag it says 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, but this one is almost 4 feet wide. So, but I'm happy about it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then let's move on. The petunias, they're doing okay, but not very, very happy. And there's the Limelight in there, and that's taller, so that's probably 8 feet. Gorgeous. Very beautiful. Oh my, as you can see, I'm just probably addicted to this panicle hydrangeas. Okay, now let's move on to the other side. I think this PG hydrangea is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, let's move on to this side. This Supertunia Vista Jazzberry, it's doing okay, but right now it is suffering from the rain, so some of the blooms are just it's not like fully loaded. But the bottom, the flag grass, they are doing fantastic. Now let's turn on this side. As you can see, the aisle is getting narrow now. The petunias are taking over, though they are not that showy because of the rain. But here's the Firelight tidbits. Now it's showing some colors in here, and this is rare because usually in zone 7A, especially in here, we don't usually get the color. As what I've said, it's from lime green to white and to brown. So I'm going to watch. I'm going to see. We'll see if they will not turn brown. But the back, I have 3 in here, and the back, it's a bit late from the one in the front. But I think this Firelight tidbit is beautiful. Now this one, oh, I can see some pink color. Gorgeous. Now here the Black-eyed Susan is still pretty. The phlox, that's a rebloom actually, so but it's not quite as full as the first bloom. And you can see the butterflies loving the phlox. Now here we have the zinnias and our patio dahlias from Symes. They are still doing gorgeous, beautiful. And the Quickfire Fab is fading. And this Summer Cardinal hibiscus is developing a lot of buds. I can't wait to see them. And this is probably 6 feet wide right now, and it's 5 feet tall, 5 something, and it's a big bush. And some of the dahlias, I like this one. They're just tiny, but they are pretty. It's better than the last time when it was raining. Now here's some of the bobos. This bobo was blowing early, so it's trying to the color is kind of fading now, but still beautiful. But here in this side it's taking over, isn't it? But it's okay. And then I trimmed some of this in here, and I probably have to do something in there, but for right now it's doing okay. And the other side, the white petunia is doing great, and the creeping Jenny and the Bordeaux is doing great in that side. But anyway, well, let's check on the other side. I think it's Hydrangea galore this time. Oh, and you know what? I just love this. Bubblegum. Supertunia Vista bubblegum. Beautiful. And this one, this is Big Time Happy Daylily. Oh, the Coneflowers still doing fantastic. And the white, these are the rebloom already. They are reblooming. The phlox. Look at the butterfly right here. Hey there. See, the phlox are reblooming, but they're not quite as full as the first bloom. Here's the Little Lime Punch. Oh me. And that's the volunteer. The bird, I didn't plant that sunflower in there. The bird just, I think, poop a seed in there. So I have a that's probably suncritable. I'm not sure, but it's beautiful, and I thank the birds for doing that. And that's another Limelight in there. Supposed to be bobo, but it's Limelight. See, it's okay. Limelight is beautiful. There's the dahlia. And oh, let me show you this. This is Strawberry Sunday. It was flopping, but I had to do something. But maybe next time I have to use a different color of string. See, it's visible. But it's okay. And we have a white dahlia from Walmart, and it's almost done. This one is almost done. And these are the one that I told you that I thought it was bobo, but I just stuck a whole bunch of cuttings in here, and they're actually growing. But someday I have to give them away. I have too much of Limelight. Now this one, because I have vanilla strawberry hydrangea right here, this one. So if this will get bigger, I have to get these Limelights in here, or I don't know, I might change. But guess what? See, I can't stop planting. I made a standard again of this PG hydrangea. I don't know. Oh, it was just growing on the bottom of that bathtub, so I can't throw it away. So I planted in a pot, and now I'm training it to be a standard hydrangea, but look, I also made a standard hydrangea in there. And actually this is the second year. Now what I did in the first year, last year, I selected one branch, and then this year it has how many branches? 5. And then in the first week of June I cut it from there because I was thinking, well, I need more branches. And then first week of, and can you believe this is only 2 years and it's doing like this? Wow, it's just pretty. But anyway, guys, I think the hydrangeas are just doing their best, except for the Limelight that I trained it to be a bouquet. They are not showing the white color yet. It's kind of green, but I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope this flowers gives you inspiration, because before that's what I did. I keep, even when I get like, you know, sometimes we get sad, you know. I have a whole lot of people that I followed on YouTube, and then it makes me happy to see the flowers and all that. This is the reason why I'm also sharing these videos, because and my husband encouraged me to do it, because, you know, when you get old and you won't be able to do it, at least I have something to look at, and I can share also, because, you know, quite frankly, before I buy all these flowers, I have to search in YouTube on how are they gonna do on your garden. So, and that's why this time I'm gonna share it with you. So I hope it will help and inspires me, and it will inspire you guys. But anyway, you have a nice day. And oh, that hydrangea right here, I wanna go back. This one is really pretty, isn't it? I wish I have a bigger space. We have a bigger space, but there's a lot of deer. This hydrangea, this Limelight, is really beautiful, but I'm sorry I have to transfer this one. I have to find a place, because it will get bigger and bigger, and mind you, if I didn't tie that one, it spreads a whole lot, and it spreads wider, and I can't have it in this spot. Even my son was saying, "Mama, this is too big in here," and he's right. So yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and thank you for watching. God bless. Bye bye.